Walking the trail for you, Mike. Finally see some water over here. And there's some behind those trees. Ran into a lot of spider webs. All for you, Mike. Just want you to know. Oh, spider web. Okay. Wow. Pretty out here. For the most part, it's pretty level. And then you start getting closer to it and it gets a little hilly. But you know, the water is just right there. It's not off a steep bank or anything. It's easily accessible, if you can see that. Right there. I'll turn this off and walk a little further. This is a little cove on the right hand side, which is just still waters. Absolutely beautiful. This is just this is gorgeous. This is an incredibly unique piece of land right here. And really, I mean, it's already got a four-wheel trail out here. So it wouldn't be much to put in a road. Take a few trees out, take a bunch of trees out, but it's not very wide. I mean, it's just, you know, water's there, land, and then water's over this hill right here. With my bride, she's hiding. Hey, we're about in the middle of it right now, in the very middle of the peninsula, and there's the elevation gets a little bit higher, but it's still very gentle as far as an easy walk to the water. I'm going to switch the camera around so you can see, and I marked it on my GPS so you can see where I was standing when I took this part. It's going to be map number 1. So part of map number 1. I don't know if you can tell, but the water's really not that far at all. This is the slope, if you can see that. Go back around to the trail. You've got some, man, you've got some old mature trees out here. This almost looks like the Sipsey Wilderness area. You could probably make some good money just harvesting the pine out here if you just did that too. So it's really hard to get an idea of what it's like out here. But really, it's not a bad walk. There's one part in the middle, right before you get to the peninsula, that is there's a little hill you go down, and it's kind of washed out. It looks like the four-wheelers have kind of tore it up. But it's not bad. I mean, it's walkable. So, anyways, there's a left. God, I wish you could see that, but you can't see it. I'll wait till you get to the point here to show you what the view looks like. My wife's yelling at me. Okay. I'm going to mark this as map number 2 so you can see where I was standing. It looks like it starts to go downhill a little bit as we get closer to the end of the peninsula. And let's do a quick 360 here. I mean, with all these trees are in the way, but I can imagine it's got an incredible view if you clear this out. So this is map number 2. And that map number 2, I was closer to the end than I thought I was. But over here now, I'm on the left side of it. You've got some beautiful rock formations. I almost went head first into the lake there. And actually we're a little higher up than I thought we were. But you can see on the left here there's beautiful rock formations going around. Tree growing out of the rock. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a big long view right here that looks down the channel that way. And we're going to walk to the other side. Let's see here. Get back on the trail so I can minimize the ticks. Right. Coming to the end of the peninsula here. And it's pretty level. Definitely level enough for a home site. Oh my God, it's gorgeous down here. Holy crap, that's cleared. God, look at the long view right there. They've got a lighthouse down here. This person. Oh my God. Someone's got a campsite right here. This isn't too bad at all. This is just a few steps down to the water. You can see there's a lighthouse right there in the middle. Those pictures that I took were taken from the house behind these trees over here. So you can see there is the part that's not buildable, the very tip of it right there. And I'm standing on the right hand side of the end of the peninsula. So I'm going to walk down closer a little bit to the water. I'll just leave this running so you can see what it's like. Ask me if I'm still in real estate. Of course. Oh wow, this is nice. There's been a lot of campers down here, I can tell you that right now. Oh gosh. Look at this. Nice little trail right down there to the tip. What a home site this would be. Look at this. Opens up. Wow. Well, we made it, honey. We made it to the sign. There's that house I was standing at. I'm going to take those pictures. God, it's amazing. Look at it. Got a long view this way. This is a little bit of heaven right here. You got a beachy area right here. It goes gradually into the water. You got your own little island. Holy crap. Put a great gazebo out here and a barbecue spot. That's what I would do. You got it goes to the right there. It curves off to the right and goes down the channel. But here's looking up so you can see what the terrain's like. There's the path that we just came down. It goes up a little bit, but I'll tell you it's not too bad. It's probably 15 feet up from this point down here, the sandy part, to the home site. It's about 15-20 feet up. Now I'm just estimating, eyeballing it. So this is an amazing piece of land. I don't see where they're going to be able to get multiple lots out here. I don't know what all the elevations are if you were to subdivide it. You could probably do something with it. You'd have to cut through their grass or cut through their yards. I'd just chop it. If you did want to subdivide it and you wanted to keep the very end for yourself, then I would I'd just put easements in everyone's deed, so you'd have a drive right on through their yard. Not the most desirable, but yeah, you don't get a lot of traffic, so I don't know. Something to think about. tell you also, it's not a real windy day today, but there is a beautiful breeze. And I don't know if it's, see, I don't see these trees moving over here. So it might be a breeze that just comes down the channel. But this thing is right in the middle of the channel, and the turnaround, you know, where it goes from here, it's like it goes all the way around the tip here, and then it goes on down here. So it looks like you're getting a breeze from all of this is blowing right through this property on down the channel. So you may just have a breeze all the time, which is amazing.